All right, hello traders, welcome back. Hey, welcome back after the July 4th holiday, but I want to do something a little bit different today with you. I actually want to go through some drone stocks with you. So let's get into talking about some drones, something a little bit different that maybe you haven't seen or heard much of, or you've read a little bit about it. I'll try to give you a little bit of an insight on what I think is happening on the drone side of things, where I think there could be some potential opportunities. We'll give you some stocks, we'll look at some charts. We'll look at a few fundamentals as well. But I want to give you really what I think are some of the better drone stocks and why right now it might be a good time to get into drones. And you've recently seen a lot of stuff happening out there with demonstrations of drone power. So, Russia's drone barrage, I mean, between like June 1st and June 20th, Russia launched, I think, almost 3,700 drones, saturating Ukrainian defenses. Now, these were the decoy drones and so forth that confuses the Ukrainian defenses. And then I think on June 28th and 29th alone, over 500 aerial threats, including 477 drones, struck Ukraine and prompted electronic jamming of 226 drones and intercepted another 249. So heavy defense, civilian infrastructure suffered, okay, just constant barrages using drones. Now, on June 1st, Ukrainian operation used about 117 drones with using AI targeting to strike Russian air bases, I think five of them across Russian territory, reportedly destroying like 20 to 41 Russian aircraft. Okay, huge opportunity there. And when the communication failed, the drones autonomously searched and struck targets on their own, which is pretty cool. So not only did they not have to be guided manually when their communications went down, the drones actually carried out missions and struck targets anyway. So a lot going on in the Russian-Ukraine war using drones. We've also seen Ukrainians using the thermite carrying dragon drones, which burn through forest cover, vehicles, tanks. Okay, these are pretty damaging on the battlefield as well. And then recently you saw Israel using some smuggled in drones. So the Mossad team smuggled and assembled drones deep into Iran, disabled their air defense systems and missile launchers ahead of the Rising Lion operation that Israel conducted. Significantly degraded, Iran's capacity from about 1,000 missile launches to around 200, which enabled the Israeli jets to then strike and really control airspace in there. So, why does this stuff all matter? Well, volume equals pressure. Drone swarms force saturation of defenses and just overwhelm radar and tracking systems. So a lot of volume, a lot of drones out there can really overwhelm radar and tracking on the defense side. Also, AI-driven autonomy. You've got AI-enabled strikes that can continue without remote control. So kind of they set and forget robots that they set out there. These drones can go, if they lose communications, they'll actually use AI to find targets themselves. And then it's kind of a hybrid warfare model. So covert drone team placement plus some of these centralized AI missions demonstrates some really great fusion of human intelligence and then unmanned systems together. And all of this has a cascading effect. So success on the smart drone warfare really accelerates military modernization and investor interest really going to start to increase across defense tech here. And drones are extremely effective. They now account for about 70% of all casualties in the Russia-Ukraine war, okay, per analyst. So about 70% of all casualties drone related in the Russian Ukrainian war. And you can target all kinds of urban and civilian targets, power grids, airports, hospitals. Everything's now vulnerable using drones. And then recently, President Trump on June 6th came out with an executive order on unleashing American drone dominance, acknowledging that the U.S. is trailing way, way, way behind the rest of the world. Ukraine aims to produce about 4.5 million drones this year, while the U.S. currently produces only about 100,000 a year. And then China just totally dominates the drone market globally, which is a big concern for the United States. So with Trump's recent executive order, this should really accelerate the adoption of drones out there, streamlining approvals, especially on the beyond visual line of sight, the BVLOS approvals. You got integration of drones into U.S. airspace. Uh, he's emphasizing the whole Buy American model as well for drone manufacturers, and then promising faster regulatory approvals for drone makers. All these things should move commercial drone use timelines up 2 to 3 years, uh, having a giant effect. So that's why the opportunity is now. There's a lot of opportunity, I think, in the drone market. Let's get into some of these stocks. But we're going to talk about jet-powered combat drones, propeller-driven tactical and kamikaze drones. We're going to talk about counter-drone radar, lasers, spoofing systems, autonomous command software, and then civilian use drones for logistics, infrastructure, and of course, border security opportunities. All right, so let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Let's jump into a couple of these drone stocks and see what's available out there. And the first one I want to jump into is uh, AeroVironment. So AeroVironment, AVAV. This is one of the bigger ones in the sector. These guys, why is this one popular? Well, these guys have tactical and kamikaze drones, plus the Blue Halo anti-drone tech that they came up with. Great for battlefield and infrastructure defense. This is just a pure play drone stock. So if we're taking a look at the charts here, I mean, it's had a pretty big run the last 2 weeks. And you can see just meandering around here for quite a bit. And this thing's selling for 241, so not a cheap stock necessarily out there. But if you're really looking, it got a little bit overbought, starting to pull back. I think if this thing comes down here anywhere near this 21-day moving average, this might be an opportunity, I think, to get in on this particular stock. So AVAV, one to take a look at. And if we look really quickly at the financials, I don't want to spend too much time on these, but you can see increasing revenues substantially, increasing their margins substantially, going from a negative margin to a nicely positive margin here, and driving net income for the company. So this is really starting to pay off here. AVAV, something to take a look at. All right, the next one here is Kratos Defense. Now, these guys are a leader in autonomous jet class drones, really next gen warfare. I mean, these are jet class drones out there. Pretty interesting stock. It's had a nice steady uptrend, as you can see. Love to see a little bit of a pullback. Been bumping along this upper Bollinger Band, just tapping on it and moving higher. It's a bit overdone. I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback here to get in. So again, all of these stocks have had a pretty good run as of late. I think we're looking to buy on dip. All right, next one to take a look at is Teledyne Technologies. Now, this is a sensor powerhouse, this company. Imaging systems for drones and counter drone detection. Okay, so this is a defensive play for countering drones out there. Now, this stock has not performed quite as well as some of the others. We're really bouncing around. We'll draw this across here. We're really bouncing along this resistance level we've really been tapping on it. But if you look at this thing from a pure, ascending triangle, this looks like a pretty good opportunity here, getting ready to break out. Even on the weekly chart, I think this break and this thing moves higher. We've been consolidating a bit in here, and now I'm potentially making another move higher. Might be getting a little overdone. We'll keep an eye on it right now. And volume has been dropping. So again, if we get some consolidation in here, come down at all, just a tad lower than where we are in here and start to make this move here. But if we can get above this 518, 515 level, I think on Teledyne, I think it's a good stock opportunity. All right, do a few more. So Ondas Holdings. So this is a autonomy first drone system with border infrastructure, FAA approved, also an Israeli defense pedigree. They've been used by the Israelis as well. High upside, pretty speculative company. It's a microcap, small stock here, trading about $1.75. Had a big breakout out of this trading range and then kind of pulling right back into it. All right, so now I think you'll see that this resistance didn't hold up as support. Okay, pulling back in here. Let's see if we can kind of get this thing moving through this trading range. But again, a little bit more of a ascending triangle here. Can we get this thing to break out to the upside? Looks like we're running a bit out of steam, so I would not be surprised to see it just come down in here, stay in this zone, and then if we can get maybe another bounce off of this support. Anyway, something to throw on your radar. Not an options play, probably just a pure stock play. It's a buck 76. Throw some money at that one potentially. Might be something to look at. Oldies but goodies, Lockheed Martin. They're integrating drones with human assets in the field. They've got laser or microwave anti drone systems. Really good defense contractor here. Lockheed Martin, really been stagnant for a while. Draw across here is probably not even a great resistance level in here, but just really been stagnant, not doing a whole lot of anything. We can actually probably move this thing up a little bit, but you get the point that sideways move on Lockheed Martin, but this might be the time. MACD starting to move up. You got RSI starting to move up, stochastic momentum curling up down here, maybe getting ready for another run. So Lockheed Martin, maybe an opportunity there. Raytheon, here, RTX, another opportunity stock, had a nice move up, came back down, touched the 21. Now it's starting to make a move again. This could be a time to get into Raytheon. These guys got jet engine propulsion systems, radar, jammers, all kinds of stuff. They have a complete drone ecosystem at Raytheon. This is a really good opportunity potentially to get in on Raytheon. Another one here, Axon Enterprise. These expensive stuff here. So with this one, it's again a pure play drone detection company as well, neutralization in civilian aerospace. Really good urban defense stock here. Don't know that this is a great spot to get in, but I'd love a little bit more pullback. Expensive stock. You have to take a look at that one, see if that fits your parameters. L3 Harris is another one, essential provider of EW and RF jammers, sensor systems. These guys, L3 Harris, critical for detecting swarms and small unmanned drones. Looks like maybe a nice pullback getting going, maybe ready to retest some new highs in here. So we'll keep an eye on this one at these highs, but certainly this thing has been on a great move overall here. Another ascending triangle, could be ready to make a move. Again, I'm not saying just throw your entire portfolio into these, but I think that's another one to take a look at. Boeing, another one. I don't have it up on here. Also, Archer Aviation, a little bit different than the drone stocks on Archer, but I think Archer is an interesting company here. This is a electronic vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. It's a U.S.-based company. It's got partners with United Airlines, Stellantis, the U.S. Air Force. It's got like a $142 million contract with the U.S. Air Force. Huge billion-dollar cash position in this company, and it's just trying to hold on to this support here, which is the anchored VWAP, the 50-day moving average. If it gets going here and can break this downtrend line, I think this thing has some room to go. But I like the fact that it's just kind of sideways consolidating here. Decent options play here for selling potentially covered, or not covered, for selling naked puts or cash secured puts, if that's something that gets you guys excited on there. Now, are there more drone plays out there? There certainly are. I'm not going to go through them all today. I just gave you like 11 of them, 10 of them, something like that. You can also look at the XAR, which is the Spiders. It's the Aerospace and Defense ETF. It's got a bunch of drone plays in there as well. It's a lazy way to play the drones. Archer's in there, GE, several others, mostly U.S. companies. but it's on an uptrend, good momentum here, maybe a little overbought. I'd wait for this thing to come down and check it out. So there you go. If you found this helpful, then take a look at some of these drone companies, do the research yourself, find if there's any of these that really resonate with you. And if you think so, go ahead and play. But I wanted to at least give you some ideas of what we're doing. All right, if you like this video, go ahead and click the button down below. Let me know if you like it. If you got some value out of it, if you get an idea or two that maybe pays off for you down the road, okay, I hope that helps. Okay, and then last thing before we jump today, we have the last day right now of our 4th of July sale going on. So you've got a promotional offer from us here at Income Navigator, 40% off your first month. So really a great opportunity to get in. And you know what? You're going to get live trading alerts. We put on a new trade today, several new trades today, and a poor man's covered call on cost. Igor also had a SPY trade, SPX trade today. You've got hundreds of educational videos all at your fingertips. You've got our advanced trade tracker spreadsheet that you see me using every night, tracks your results. You can do all kinds of modeling with it. It's got our strategy builder for figuring out exactly how to set up your portfolio and based upon whatever strategies you like on there. We've got a live Discord, dozens of forums in there, active members, also members sharing their own trades. You're getting dozens and dozens of trades a week, if not a day. In many cases, we got 4 live Zooms a week, 2 from me, 2 from Igor, sometimes some bonus ones as well. And then you've got multiple trade plans. You've got Igor's trades, you got my small account trades, you got my investment trades of the Lazy Trader portfolio. You also have the Income Navigator trading account in there, as well as several other contributors sharing their trade plans with you. All kinds of strategy guides on every different trade that we do, and even some that we don't, we give you the strategy guide on. If you want to join in, limited spots available. It's going to expire tonight. Use the code 40OFF, 40 OFF, to get in. If you want on this, you can simply go to mrtoptick.com/income-navigator. If you do that, you can sign up, use the code 40OFF, and we'd love to see you in the Discord. Come join us. Okay, contribute to the gang, get some great ideas in there. Really good discussions today on some things in there. Great questions, a lot of Q&A for you. Join a group, make yourself smarter, get into a group of people that are like-minded that just want to learn and get better, and you'll find some great ideas in there. All right, have a great rest of your evening, folks. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.